This is Dale Davis with Southeast Vintage Motocross, better known as SEVMX. We're up here at Rocky River Farms today in Dunlap, Tennessee, hosting a vintage and post-vintage race. We are a vintage and post-vintage club that enjoys racing old bikes. So if you've got something sitting in the garage, want to put a plug in it and bring out and ride, we got riders of all ages, all classes, all types of bikes. So we welcome you to come out and join us. You can check us out on the website at sevmx.weebly.com. And I'd like to thank our sponsors who help us put on these events. Number one is SMS, which is Studer Management Services, and that's the owner of this property. We also have a couple other sponsors. Got Gainesville Motorsports and Georgia Powder Coating and Solution Machine Works. And without them, we couldn't hold events like this. And we just welcome anybody to come on out that wants to join us. Thanks. All right, let's get started. Bill, you ready? Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Great morning.
Normally that's a custom by a loud gathering. Good morning. Yeah, I'm glad to be alive and awake and out here in the beautiful weather today in order to be able to ride motorcycles. So first, we have any first-time SEVMX riders?
Behind you.
All right. Good job. Thanks for coming out. And for all of you, thanks for coming out and spending the weekend with us. You had a lot of things you could be doing this week. We're glad you chose to spend it here. Safety. We're going to talk about safety. If you have not ridden a grass track, this is a natural terrain track. It is not a prep track. Therefore, on a natural terrain track, there are natural obstacles. So during practice that we're going to do right after the riders meeting, please use the opportunity to learn the track and to look at where the natural obstacles are that are out there. There's a good mud hole over on the other far side of the track over here, and there's one cavity down here that's got some rocks in the bottom of it. Not a whole lot we can do with it. But it's a grass track. So here's what I'll go over the entrance. The starting line is back down over here. We will use a rubber band start today.
Yeah.
So if you have never done a rubber band start, you know, basically at the start of the race, when everybody get their wheels lined up, you know, nobody gets a running start at the gate. Nobody get up too close to the rubber band. But we'll put the band up. We're not going to do a 2-1 card. We're just going to point off and make sure everybody's bike's running, and then a guy will step behind you in 1 to 5 seconds. When he steps past the line, he's going to release the band. So if you get caught in the band, right, don't try to jump the gate. If you get caught in the band, that gets caught on your bike. It will stretch for a distance.
And then it snaps.
And then it's going to let go. And when it does, it's going to hit you in the back.
It's going to hurt.
And when it hits you in the back, it's going to hurt. So, you know, take that as a word of caution. Not that I know from personal experience.
I do.
I do.
You know, it's amazing to hear all these I do.
Old folks ones.
All right, so look, we're out here to enjoy the day and to have fun on our dirt bikes. You know, this is great for Randy Studer to allow us to do this up here. I'm very appreciative of him and the people that helped to make the track for us. Safety is important, right? You're racing, at the end of the day, you're racing for about a $4.40 trophy. You know, so it is not worth taking somebody out in the turn. I do not want to see any aggressive riding. I want to see some good riding, but I do not want to see any aggressive riding. Bob?
The stakes that we have drove in the ground, it's not like last year where we could barely drive them in the ground. This is soft, moist ground, and they are drove into the ground. Don't think you're going to go by and knock them out of the way, because you might break something other than the stake. So watch your feet. Stay away from the stakes.
You want to mark? You want to go over the track? Mark this real
The
quick.
start line, I do. You're saying right here.
See right down here. 3 stakes
Oh,
down
I
here
see
in the
it.
ground.
I see it. Okay.
And the finish line is right over here. Where you see the
And are we
score
going
stamp.
into this turn right here first? That direction? I mean, like from the starting line into
Yes, sir.
that turn.
You'll come out, you'll make a right-hand turn, run the track counterclockwise. All right, so the race order is posted on the table, both tables over here. Please check the race order, make sure we've got you in the right class, you've got the right rider number. If you have any issues, come and see me and we'll get them solved here right before practice. Practice order. We are going to do 3 practice sessions today. I'm going to do the modern bikes first, Evolution and vintage bikes second, and then I'm going to do the youth riders third. And you'll get about It'll be about 4 laps, about 10-minute practice session. Use practice to learn the track. Don't be out racing in practice. Learn it to find your lines and identify the obstacles on the track. Race procedures, I said we're going to have a rubber band start. I want to go over the flags. First lap, you'll get a green flag telling you everything is good to go. There will be a white flag that is 1 lap to go. We're running 5 laps today. And then you get the checkered flag. You may or may not see the white flag. White flag is a courtesy flag. When you see the checkered flag, your race is over. Regardless of the laps that you are on, when you see the checkered, your race is over. So right here is the finish line. You can go ahead and extend on out into the field and circle back over here to exit. Everybody good? All right, there are no flaggers on the track. This is a 1.3 mile track. There are no flaggers. If you see somebody go down, right, make sure when you come by the score, say something to me so that we can get some attention out to them. You know, feel free to stop and help them. Could be you. So there's nothing that important out here more important than everybody's safety. So if you see somebody go down, you might just want to check on them and then resume your racing. But there's not a flagger until somebody gets over there once we're aware of it. Immediately following racing today, we'll have an award ceremony about 20 minutes after the last race, and that'll be right here. I would encourage everybody to come down for it. And then about 30 minutes after that, we're gonna cook some burgers and dogs. We got a little barbecue and a little chicken. And there is a pavilion over by this big lake that if you stop back up by, we'll tell you how to get there. Basically, you can drive your car out to the road, go down to the next driveway and come back in. Or if you got a 4-wheeler, you can kind of cut through across the dam to get over there. But there's a nice little pavilion over there that we're gonna serve some food at. So we'd like to have everybody come and join us over there. This is motocross racing is a dangerous sport. You can be injured, even killed while you're out here. So it's important that you ride at the ability level that you have and not above it. If you're feeling good with your bike in the track, have at it today. If you're not feeling good with your bike, you're not feeling good with the track, enjoy riding your bike today. Right? If anybody, during practice, if you have any issues with your bike that's going to not allow you to race, come and see me, I'll refund your money. If during practice you don't like the track or you don't feel like it's safe, come and see me, I'll refund your money. Okay, but once practice is over, then race order's locked in and we're going to go. And as soon as the last practice ends, then we're going to go ahead and start with race 1 down at the gate. So again, there's 3 practice sessions. Modern bikes in the first one, which we're going to do right away. And then Evo and vintage bikes in the second one. And I've got a few youth riders, they'll practice in the 3rd practice. All right, let me stop there. Any questions?
Hey Dale, as long as this track is somewhere to get lost, is there an upward hole come on our way back?
Send up a signal flare.
Hey guys, listen up. I'm Mark. I will go down Slowpoke. Yes, a lot of you guys remember me from racing. I will lead you around the track on a sight lap. The track is well marked. All of your banners are on your insides of your turns. The track is well cut in with tire, you'll see it. If you miss it, then yes, you'll set off flares.
You're going to do this every practice?
I can do it for every practice. It's perfectly fine. But today we are running the track one direction. If you are here tomorrow, I believe the consensus is we are going to run it reversed. So, but I will take you for a sight lap around the track. We do have Heather here on board. She is a nurse at Erlanger Hospital, so welcome her. It's her first time at one of these events. Kindly, and at $3, I asked her, she sat on the back and made me look good, so I'm happy about that.
She makes lovely zigzag stitches.
So hopefully she doesn't have to see you. We did have that incident over here, but all I ask is keep it cool in the pits. If somebody's down, please look and just slow down. And thank you, Dwayne, wherever you went. Thank you for talking to me.
Hey, where are we exiting the track?
When you go past the finish line, you can just slow down and just come right off the track right through here. Yeah, just look behind you. Other than that, that's pretty much the only thing. I'll lead you around the first sight lap. Once I turn away, practice is on.
Questions? All right, good. Modern guys, get ready for practice and let's have a good day today. I appreciate you being here.
racing for 4 years. I've been riding for 6 years.
What are you riding? Tell us about your bike real fast.
RM 85.
This your first grass track? Ever?
No, third.
What do you like best?
Jumps.
I'm John Pierce. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. Riding a 1985 Honda CR250. Had the bike about 2 years. I've been doing the SEVMX a little over a year now and thoroughly enjoy every minute of it. Bunch of good people. And I want to thank Randy Studer for hosting us today on his farm. I know he put a lot of work into this. And those are my good friends over there, Tim and Pat Cotting. I met them a little over a year ago. And we've become very good friends. And but what I love about this sport is the camaraderie. Everybody's so friendly. Tim is on a 1985 Yamaha YZ250. And there's another gentleman here who is on a 1985 Suzuki 250. We will probably be on the track at the same time, so 385s kind of reliving the day.
Did you race back in the 80s?
Back in the 70s, yeah, early 70s when I was a teenager, and quit. I had to go to college, and I never got it out of my system. And a couple years ago, maybe 3 years ago, got a kids grown and gone, and I was going to buy a bike, ride it up down the street, and sell it. That was 3 years ago. I got 3 bikes. I'm trying to buy a 4th one now, but I don't want to ever let go of this. This is
What did you race in the 70s?
Suzuki. Well, I had a Yamaha 1969 Yamaha 175 Enduro that I converted over to a motocross bike, and then went to a Suzuki TM 125 in 1973. I got, I think, the first one that came out in Birmingham, and I had a sponsorship with a local dealer there. And that worked out real good for a couple of years. And I had to make a choice, go to college and keep doing this. And I made the choice to go to college. It's kind of I don't say I regret it, but I never in my wildest dreams would I ever imagine at my age that I would be doing this again. Don't give up. And if I don't get hurt, I was just telling Tim and Pat, if nobody gets hurt today, it'll be a glorious day because it's a beautiful place, beautiful weather. Looking forward to getting out there.
My name's Paul Wilson, and I'm racing today with the SEVMX club. I'm part of the club. I try and go to as many races as I can. As you can probably tell, I'm not from around these parts. I'm actually from Northern England. I'm from a city called Leeds in Yorkshire, and I've been in the US about 15 years. And I live down in Atlanta. I've been racing motocross since about 1983. I started riding Suzuki's back then, so I ride them again now. I'm riding today, I'm riding a 1981 RM125 and 1983 RM250, and I'm having a blast. It's a real good time. It's some great people here. I've been blessed to be here. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Bob Wood, or One Boot as they call me. I'm with the Southeast Vintage Motorcross Association. We are sponsored by, of course, as you see, Gainesville Motorsports, Solution Machine Works, Georgia Powder Coating, and of course, Studer Management Services, SMX. And what we do, we race motocross, modern, all the way to vintage, any class, anytime, almost anywhere. You'll love it. Now this is motocross that's for the family. It's not blood and guts motocross. This is where everybody has fun. If your grandmother wanted to race motocross, they would have a class for her. It's that much fun. You need to come out and try this. Now as they pan out today, you'll see all types of different motorcycles that are ridden on these tracks. Now on our schedule, we have about, we've got an easy 5 to 6 races left this year alone. So it's not like you're gonna miss anything. You're always welcome to come out, dust that old bike off. It still runs, put a new spark plug in it. I know you can get it to work. So always come out, have fun, join with everybody. It's a cast of characters, and you'll have a lot of fun and enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Mark Thompson. I'm from Gadsden, Alabama. I've been with SEVMX for about 6 years. Been riding dirt bikes all my life. My current old bike is a 76 Honda Elsinore MR 250. It's really a woods bike, but I enjoy riding it, so I ride out here on the motocross track, and I also have a modern bike, but enjoy racing with these guys. It's a good outfit. Thank you.
My name's Nick Oberg. I'm 22 years old. I ride a 2014 RMZ 250. I want to thank Randy Stewart and the SEVMX crew for having us out here today. We have a lot of fun.
Hey, we're the Pruitt family. We're from Double Springs, Alabama. I'm Brandon Pruitt. I guess I'm the father in this family. But we just started racing with this group this year. I've rode about all my life. My daughter Caitlin here, she started racing this year. Go ahead.
I've been riding since I was 9 when my dad bought me my first dirt bike, and then this is my first year racing, and I really love it so far.
Cameron, my first year racing. Pretty much been for me.
I'm pretty good. I'm mother and grandmother. I've never ridden. I rode motorcycles and trikes, luggage.
I'm Brandon's father. My granddaughter. My grandson. My wife. I used to race back in the early 70s until I got riding. I can tell when you went riding, Daddy, because you'd come back and leave.
What did you race in the 70s?
I had a
You had a what?
Oh, I had the old Kawasaki's 350 and 400, and the last one was a Husqvarna 430, which I found out I wasn't good enough to ride. But it's fun. These people had a lot of fun. I would like to get out there, but my wife don't want me to. I probably don't need to. Only the young ones can have fun. That's what it's all about.
It's a beautiful place here, and we really have enjoyed it today.
How you doing, everybody? Bill Oberg. I'm from Saudi Daisy. We're here today with a racer here in Dunlap with SEVMX. I've been with SEVMX about 2 years now. It's a great way to enjoy the weekend with your family, and me and my son come here and race and have a really good time. So, thank you.
Alan Bootwood here again at Rocky River Farms, and this is the Southeast Vintage Motocross Association. I think it's round 6 of our yearly program. We have a total of 17 races this year. Our sponsors are Rocky Mountain, Solution Machine Works, Georgia Powder Coating. There's so many sponsors, and you know, I can't think of them all. I do appreciate them all. Gainesville Motorsports. I'm so brain dead, I swear. But anyway, it's a really great family sport. It's not the blood and guts motocross that you're used to seeing. Everybody comes out and has fun. We have a class for everyone, from modern all the way down to vintage bikes. We also have age classes. We have mini bike classes, youth classes, 50cc classes. If you've got an old bike in the basement, clean it off, put a spark plug in it, bring it out, you'll have fun. Now this one right here is an 85 RM250. It's the last year of the true full floater rear end, which is a pretty good rear suspension bike. Good bike, pretty fast, way faster than me, but I like it, I enjoy it. And like most people that are in the vintage program, we all have more than one bike. That's more a disease than a hobby. So come on out, just check us out at SEVMX, and you'll see the program, you'll see the dates, and you'll have a lot of fun. I hope to see you there. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Oscar Gayton. I'm the 224 on the Can-Am. It's a 74 Can-Am 250. The reason I'm riding this is probably when I was 10 years old, there was a bike shop just down the street from where I went to school, and I went to the dealer every day at lunchtime and looked at these things, and I guess by the time I got to 16 years old or so, these weren't even made anymore. So fast forward to 2000, I built a couple of these and I've been racing them ever since. Love the bikes, they're just reliable, a lot of fun. And today with the Rocky River motocross track and racing on grass, just the way it was from the get-go back in the 60s. A lot of fun. This is definitely a good bike to have on the grass. Not a whole lot of suspension, but you can corner like a go-kart on grass. It's been a good day, temperature's fine, and hope to get some fans out and watch this, or people involved in vintage motocross, because it's like a little time machine. You get to go back in time for a day.
I'm Randy Studer. I'm the owner of the property, and we put on a motocross race about every year. Just old bikes, as you can see. We're with SEVMX, and anybody that sees this and wants to race, come on out. Got an old bike, new bike, I don't care. Just come on out and race. Your turn.
I'm Robert Martindale. Randy was good enough to have us out at his place. This will be my 3rd time here. It's like I say, a lot of old timers here, just kind of reliving the day and racing some old bikes and having a great time, and some good companionship. And we can't say enough about the organization that puts it on, and Randy's good help.
Let's get this thing over. So a couple things. Good racing today. We're going 3 motos. Appreciate everybody except for one making it to the gate on time. We'll talk about that later.
Who was that?
We'll talk about it later.
Who was that?
You want me to give you in-depth detail on that?
You'll get a chance to make a speech later.
In fact, I'll put it on the forum.
All right, race 1. Evo 1 Expert, Oscar Gayton. Evo 3 Intermediate, 1st place, James Jordan. There he is, smiling. Evo 1 to 3, 50 plus Expert, Brad Spivey. Evo 4 Expert, John Berger. And Modern 50 plus Intermediate, Ironman, David Sutton. Nice. 4 races today, he's in 3 of them. Race 2, 40 plus intermediate, modern, Jeff John. Is there a protest?
Protest on that. He got the whole shot.
Twice. He got the whole shot twice.
Yeah, that's what a protest is.
Evo Unlimited Novice, 75 to 80, Ron Campbell. Evo 1 through 3, 60 plus intermediate, first place, John Pierce. Modern Unlimited Novice, first place, Reese Strode. Race 3, 40 plus, modern, 40 plus expert, Bill Oberg.
Yeah!
Vintage, 250 expert, didn't even race. Oscar. Trophy was made, you're in.
Protest.
Evo 1 intermediate, Randy Studer. Moto 1 results, but they may have been different than they turned out. Something about the 2.548s.
There were 2.5. Oh yeah, that's right.
2.548s.
The red one came in.
The red one
not
came in
first.
first.
Not first. Not first. I like how he says that.
Evo 3 expert, John Berger, first place.
Good job, guys.
Modern 250 intermediate, first place, David Sutton. He's not done yet. Modern 50 plus expert, Brad Spivey. Because I think it's one short. That's okay.
I got one. I didn't.
GP, yeah. I'll take yours.
Yeah.
I think you weren't going to race tonight. The GP Endurance, second place, Nick Oberg. Nope. He's the only second place trophy though. Tell Nick he's special. First place, Dwayne Wilson. All right, so everybody that got a trophy today gets a bag of chips. Courtesy Mr. Halverson.
You have to take a bag of chips.
Yeah, and it's really not optional. These chips all have to go or else they're going to rot on Randy's farm.
Oh, let's take chips.
Sorry, I know what I was.
So,
Love these.
the earlier you go, the better the selection. So we've got a couple of our special awards. We had.
I've already got one. I don't need two.
We had an outstanding race in our GP. We actually had two outstanding races in the GP that were going on independently. And Mr. Dwayne Wilson was running out of gas. He's going to need a little extra energy to get home.
Oh my God.
If anybody here needs energy, it'd be the guy that ran 3 out of our 4 races today. So Mr. David Sutton will need a little And then the last one, the last can of spam, this is a special award today. This was somebody needed some energy. They came down and signed up and then unsigned up. And there's a lesson in it that says if you're going to stay up drinking with the guy that's not racing the next day, you got to learn something. This is always do that with somebody who's racing the next day. All right, last special award today. I've got the Ding Dong Award. So the Ding Dong Award is when you got 3 races and you can't make it to the gate on time in 3 races. And then there's a special story that goes with it. Is that when you have to go, you got to go, right? When you wear knee braces and boots and paint, you know, it's hard to get all that stuff down. So Mr. Boyd,
I deserve it.
is there a piece you give him for that?
Hey, it'd been quicker.
New joke's going to
Well,
be.
you know what?
It was a medical
I
issue.
had to take care of business.
Yes, you did.
Because if I failed, I'd have to set fire to it.
The new joke's going to be, where's Bob? Where's Bob?
It
All right,
only
I've got
happened
some
to me.
AMSOIL transmission fluid. 4, get your raffle tickets out.
This is for James Bond, 007.
007.
There you go. We're going to hear it the rest of the year.
If I pull another 007 out, we got issues. How about some AMSOIL Dominator 2-stroke oil?
021.
021. 021.
I'll buy it, Bill.
How about a pair of Fox gloves?
How much you want? Sure? All right, thank you. I don't have a 2-stroke.
034.
034. Scotty Smith, good job. Those look good.
That didn't look like Scotty.
Like Judy. Judy came and she's accepting the award on behalf of Scott. Got some more AMSOIL 2-stroke oil.
037.
037. Look at it, right? This side over here is getting shut out.
Got too much stuff to carry now?
It's getting there, yeah. I've got a t-shirt that says destroy the start. It is short.
028.
Extra large size. How about a pair of 100% goggles?
How about those?
005.
Oh.
005.
There you go, bro.
I was busy.
John Pierce needed a new set of goggles.
What did I get?
Oh, wow.
Thanks.
Back to some transmission fluid. If that number gets called again.
031.
031.
Right.
Well done, man.
Jeff John.
Well done.
Go trade
More
that
transmission fluid.
Yep.
047.
047.
Bye.
You get it?
All right, re-screw.
You roll it again if you want it.
I got another t-shirt.
Here. 018. 018.
018.
It's cold, so there's cold watermelon. Guess what's up?
Piece of watermelon.
Watermelon.
Transmission fluid.
023. 023.
Fair.
Did you get 2-stroke last time?
I think it's rigged.
Hey man, hard help, Sergeant.
Hey, Bill, you might trade this for transmission
2-stroke oil.
Yeah.
002.
John Burger.
Okay, 029.
Pair of gloves.
029.
Oh my goodness.
You're running out of hands, baby.
It's all racing.
You better break out the stand.
Transmission oil.
001.
001. James Jordan.
Look, over there.
Look, I didn't drop the ticket.
Next winner, 003.
Transmission oil.
Oh my God.
There's more coming up the bike. 2-stroke oil.
Is 026.
026.
I know it's great next.
That's what happens when you race more classes.
That's true.
Pair of gloves, box gloves.
044.
Oh, that was mine.
There we go, re-screw.
Who's number 6?
2-stroke oil.
043.
You might just want to stand there, I guess. Transmission oil.
042.
Come on! Hey, that's rigged.
And last but not least, a pair of 100% goggles.
Come back, Reese.
012.
Yes!
I gave you the wrong number.
Shut up.
Did you get the wrong ticket, Randy?
Yeah.